make you think on your second shots. This is a wonderful little par 4.
Now over to Collin Morikawa.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Even for the day. Currently tied for 9th. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Let's return to live play now. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Lovely effort, that. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup.
It's on a great line. A well holed, he'll take the birdie. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. As we go from a wonderful little par 4, we go to a challenging, longer par 4, the 7th.
And as you can see, there's a long fairway bunker down the left-hand side that makes you believe there's more room left than you actually have. It's just not there. Players should be looking a little bit further right. If you find the fairway, your second shot should be straightforward. In fact, Luke, I made a 2 here one time, so that shows you how simple this hole can be.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
A little bit of breeze ruffling the old hair, and it's coming straight on.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here.
This for a birdie run.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? That'll sting a bit. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. That's a good putt to make, that one. Now let's switch our focus to Collin Morikawa.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
No, that's too bad. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. The 8th hole, a long par 3 stretching 240 yards at its maximum. It's no sleeper, that's for sure.
I don't find anything sleepy about this hole. The front of this green is so narrow. There's no place to land it, especially when they put the flagstick there. This hole will grab your attention, as it should, because it's a long iron to a sliver of an opening. Even when they put the pin on the right-hand side, you want no part of it. The center of the green all day long here.
They get a little ground draw here.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
That's a lovely speed on that putt. So close to the hole. Putting for par. He finds himself in a share of the lead. The final hole on the opening 9 at TPC Sawgrass Stadium course, Rich, is a clever three-shotter.
Par 5, 583 yards from the back. Most players will play this as a three-shotter. Just find the fairway out to the left, second shot out to the right, sets up a very simple third shot to a very narrow green. Miss it right or left, good luck getting it up and down.
Getting ready to play their third. He's currently tied for the lead. So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
A birdie putt awaits. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Colin Morikawa setting up his shot.
Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
Needed it. Needed that in a big way, chipping in for the par.
As we make the turn, it's always good to reflect on what we've seen out there so far, Rich.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
Is this one heading into the sand? Always a tough shot to get out of.
He's gonna need a digging truck, maybe? I don't think a sand wedge is good enough to get this out.
And here we are with the third shot. He leads the field by a stroke. Didn't that look good for a long time? Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
Judging it beautifully.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Well, you like the look of those hands.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the second shot on this hole.
Pretty sure that one's headed left. Getting ready to play their third. Currently tied for the lead. Ooh, that almost went down. Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
Great touch.
They're a long way from the hole here. Work to be done.
Putting for eagle. That always sounds good.
Ouch, that hurts. So close to the eagle. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400 plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard.
Well, the tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just the decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, and little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5.
This sand shot awaits. Where was that going? This line doesn't look too tough, just in the first cut, right by the green. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
And the putt will go. What a great display of resilience on this hole.
Bunkered off the tee, wasn't able to find the green, but saves the par with that putt.
Now leading by 1 shot. Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 3 13th.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
That was a gallant attempt. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Just a 4-footer remaining.
Yep, tracking well.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, what a touch of class. Holds it from the sand. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like.
There's a few birdie opportunities out of the gate here on the second 9 at TPC Sawgrass, but it really starts to toughen up down the stretch, starting here with a difficult par 4 14.
Difficult tee shot on this playing some 481 yards from the tip. You find the fairway, and you've got a decent chance of finding the green with your second shot. But if you're out of position anywhere on this hole, your number will go up exponentially.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
How close was that to going down? He has this putt to save his par.
So far, so good.
Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Currently at -5 now for the day. The par 4 15th again requires another strong tee shot because there's some trees in the way, Rich.
Players do hit through a chute off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your second shot. If you miss it left into the pine straw, now you've got some trees blocking you out there, so finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun. You find the center of the green and you might be able to putt every single day, but in all reality, you have to find the correct section in order to give yourself the best look at making a putt.
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Come out of the rough, your distance control gets off.
And here we are with the third shot. He shares the lead. Okay, step 1 complete, out of the bunker. Now let's go make a putt. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
An important par save.
That's pretty tidy. Yeah, we'll take that. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's take a look at Colin Morikawa. Oh, that is simply brilliant. What a shot.
That was spectacular, Luke. Great work. Great shot.
As we head to the 16th tee, the famous par 5, Rich, the start of the gauntlet.
Ideally, players want to take their tee shots from right to left. Start off that fairway bunker and move it left back in the fairway. Anything down the left-hand side can get caught up into those trees and really cause players issues with their layup. You find the fairway, now you have a massive decision to make. Go for it or bail out to the left, thinking that's the safe play. It really is not. You have to be brave and try and find this green with your second shot. If not, it could come up and bite you.
Well, this should be unpredictable. To win the Players' Championship, you've got to run the gauntlet, Rich. Here we are with that big testing second shot at 16.
The water down the right-hand side is very obvious. What's not obvious are the grass bunkers on the left-hand side. You hit it in those, no guarantee of getting up and down. If you take on the green and find it, then you're almost guaranteed a birdie 4.
And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. Go to your home ball. Go to your home. Wonderful putt. And that puts some real pressure on their rival now.
And let's have one more look at that shot.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard.
All right, Rich, you've stood there, you've hit the shot. Take us through the par 317th.
When you play here in a practice round, it looks like you could just throw it on there. But when you're in a tournament round, it doesn't even look like it exists. The hole changes so much when the tournament starts. That's what I love about it. You just add 35,000 people who are having some fun and ready to heckle you if you knock it in the water. Good luck. Enjoy.
Splash.
Sitting at -6. Currently in the lead. Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Okay, time to return to the action. And he's down there. You got to read.
Setting up this putt 29 feet from the cup. Try and keep that scorecard a little less dirty. This is for bogey. Starting to look really good.
Well, they say a bogey pleases someone. The rest of the field buoyed now after that drop shot by our leader. Moments like that deserve another look.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Let's head to the finishing hole. This wonderful par 4 18th. Wonderful only if you're a spectator.
It's wonderful if you're not playing it for a lot of cash. It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow, try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there, hit it out to the right-hand side of the green, somehow, also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole. Probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
Big par saver coming up for this fella. Round now in the books. Good luck next time. And as this round winds down, he finishes in a tie for the lead. Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.